What's up, guys? So today they announced the Pink Diamond tournament. I'm gonna give my prediction on it and what I felt like they should have done for it because right now they have it set up where the highest voting person will move on per place. You know what I'm saying? Like, got Jabari Parker and Chris Webber, whoever voted highest there, move on and so on. So whoever's voting the highest is pretty much gonna win. Feel like that's not really the great way. I mean, like, it is pretty good way because basically the most popular vote is going to move on, right? So the most popular player is going to be, but I feel like this is a perfect opportunity for an esport thing. I'll get more into that later on after I explain who I feel is going to win and who I want to win. So this is basically how it's going to go, right? So Chris Webber is going to move on from here. I feel like that's for sure going to happen. Here, this 2-1. I feel like Rudy Gay will move on more because the fact that Rudy Gay is just a better in-game 2K player. I feel like people will realize that and he's going to move on feel like Blake Griffin will move on unless people would troll with Anthony Bennett, which I hope they don't. Out of these two was the most toughest one I want because you know Kimba Walker and Gordon Hayward's my boys, man. They've been my boys for a while. Since Kimba Walker been drafted, he's been my player to go to for point guards, which I haven't used it as much because I'm an idiot and I try to go for diamonds, which I'm done with that forever in 2K. So yeah, but all these two is so tough to get, but I decided to go with Gordon Hayward because one thing, League of Legends. If he wasn't a League of Legend fanatic like me, I would for sure probably wouldn't vote for him over Kimmel Walker. But since he is, I have to let down my League of Legends people. You know what I'm saying? So from here, I want Gordon Hayward to move on from here, so that's no question. But I feel like Blake Griffin for sure move on from there. From here, I feel like it'd be Chris Webber, and from there, I feel like Chris Webber will move on from here. But for me, I want Gordon Hayward. So Gordon Hayward's moving on from me. All right. So Gordon Hayward's gonna be in the finals. From here, D Wade's moving on from Victor Oladipo. I feel like that pretty common. D Wade's pretty big person. Having Amethyst out right now, and yeah, I feel like that'd be a pretty good one to have. LaMarcus Aldridge hasn't had anything new, so I feel like he might move on. Plus, everyone loves LaMarcus Aldridge. His three-point shot would be amazing to have. It's a quick release, easy release as well, so I feel like he would move on. But after those two, I feel like Wade would outbeat him. From there, I feel like Derrick Rose would move on, even though he has a diamond. I feel like he will outbeat Brandon Ingram just because everyone wants to pink diamond rose. Because just imagine that speed and that dunk he will have. Oh my gosh, it'd be like Nate Archibald speed and defense, but dunking capabilities and everything else plus that. So it'd be like a 95 all around on everything. Well, of course 99 overall, but 95 on every other stats and something like 99 dunking or something. It'd be insane. From here, I think I want Jerry Stackhouse, man. I feel like that'll be a good one to move on. And from there, Derrick Rose will be Jerry Stackhouse. So it's be Wade Stackhouse, or Wade and Rose. I want Wade to move on from there and be Gordon Hayward versus Wade. But I feel like Derrick Rose will go on and face against Chris Webber or Blake Griffin. But I want Gordon Hayward. So Gordon Hayward is the winner. We got my boy. Hey, word is the winner. P.D. Hayward. All right. So that's why I feel like I want to win. I'll vote for him all the time when the voting starts. My boy Hayward, I'm going for you, buddy. Hope you win, man. I would love a pink diamond of you because all right now they have is a sapphire of him and Kimmel Walker is a emerald. So that's why I want those two to win. But it sucks that they're against each other. I want that to be the final, but it won't be the final. And I had to pick, so I had to go with Hayward. I hope he'll win it. I doubt he will, but you gotta hope, man. Gotta hope. So, anyways, what I feel like they should have done with this is they should have had every like had you know how they did with the pro am thing for the that 250K thousand tournament thing. What they should have done is like one weekend have everyone play like whoever's the top player for that team they designate for the players because there's 16 players, so there'll be 16 people that you get out of quick play online, right? The person that has the most wins on that team will designate for that player. You know what I'm saying? You got it? So basically, out of all the people here, they're going to be playing for that player, and they're going to move on instead of voting, right? So let's say Chris Webber, I think he'll be with the Kings, right? Whoever had the most wins for the Kings for that quick play will be Chris Webber's, right? And Jabari Parker is for the Bucks. So whoever has the most win for the Bucks will be for Jabari Parker, right? So then I feel like every person here will have a equal chance of moving on because they have the best 2K player for that team to help move on and get that pink diamond for them. Of course, some teams might not be that great, but at the same time, like let's say you get the Clippers. But I mean, if you're a true 2K player, you could beat any team with any team. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're that good at 2K, it doesn't matter. You could play anyone and you'll win. Like I know some people are like, oh, they got this, they got that. Well, if you play the right basketball, I feel like you can win anyone. Like I don't know how it'll be. Like I feel like this could actually be done in like a day. They call in the people, have them fly out and just do it all in person, so there'll be no lag or anything. It's all on one console and just be straight up, man. I feel like that would be beast, so no one can complain like, oh, it was laggy, so I couldn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that would be great. For me, I already signed one with Gordon Hayward to win, so I'll rock the Jazz for Gordon Hayward. Got my George Hill and all those people there. So I'll definitely try to use the Jazz all on for a quick play for that whole weekend and just do it that way, man. And then Kemba Walker, of course, would be with Charlotte. Anthony Bennett would be with the Nets. Blake Griffin with the Clippers. Rudy Gay with the. He's on the Kings right now, but he was with the Grizzlies. So I feel like the Grizzlies would be a good pick for him. Um, Al Horford is with the Celtics right now, so you could go with the Celtics. But I mean, Chris Webber could go with the Warriors too, since there's no Warriors out there, and then Rudy Gay could stay with the Kings. It just depends. I feel like that might be better. Kings here, since he's actually Rudy Gay is currently playing, so Kings there, and Chris Webber would be with the Warriors. Which kind of sucks because it's still more likely Warriors will win because of all the Kevin Durant and all that, but whatever, no big deal there. People could beat them. Over here we got D Wade, who's with the Bulls. Victor Oladipo's with OKC, so that's no rematch there. You got LaMarcus Aldridge, the Spurs. Joel Embiid with the 76ers, so that's set there. Derrick Rose with the New York Knicks. Brandon Ingram is with the Lakers, so you're good there. Jerry Stackhouse, he has a lot of teams he's been with. Can't be Pistons because Andre Drummond's with the Pistons. Can't be the 76ers because Joel Embiid with the 76ers. So I decided for him will be with the Mavericks. That would be pretty tight one to have. And there you go. You have all the teams set, all different teams and everything, right? So whoever wins it all with that player will get that pink diamond player, right? So the grand finale of the tournament, whoever wins will get that pink diamond player for my team. So they decide who it is. They move on. Me, if I made it to the final, I get that Gordon Hayward at the end of the day. And then to also celebrate for the person winning, they get to release the locker code. That would be sick. Having a person other than 2K or NBA player to release the locker code, right? They can release it at any time they want. They just have to tweet it out ahead of time when they're going to do it, right? So people be prepared and everything, right? That's the only thing that I feel like it has to be. I mean, they don't have to, but I feel like it'd be better and make the community more involved. Like, you want this mode to be real community involved, have this kind of tournament style, man. It'd be great to do. I mean, I'll stop playing my team for a while to do the quick games and try to rock the Jazz, man. I feel like that'd be a great opportunity, man. So, hope you all like my idea. If not, that's fine. Maybe you don't, maybe you do. If you don't understand it, I'm sorry I can't explain it that well. I have all these ideas in my mind, and you know how it goes. You have ideas, and then it's hard to explain sometimes, you know. But if you have any questions about my idea, comment down below, and I'll answer them as best as I can in wording that I can. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Take care. Peace.